Hello and welcome to May's Crochet. I am Rachel and it is day 9 of our countdown to Halloween. Every day of the month I will be making one of the creatures in this book that I got way back in February while looking for something else entirely. But I'm pulling one of the pieces of paper from here. Whatever I get, I make in here. And I will have this linked below. I did get it off Amazon, but I have seen it at Michael's out in the wild. So yesterday we made this really adorable little jackalope who's not 100% even, but if you don't look too hard, he's really cute. So what are we going to make today? So today's pattern will be Nessie. Really cute. All right, let's read her paragraph. The Loch Ness Monster, more affectionately referred to as Nessie, is probably the most famous cryptid of all. Said to reside in Loch Ness, located in the Scottish Highlands. Since ancient times, she is a giant, long-necked sea monster that pokes her head up out of water every once in a while. She has rocked the modern world since alleged photos of her existence were shared in the 1930s. Though the evidence is widely disputed, there is something to say about how many tourists flock to this location every year in hopes of spotting her. Interestingly, there are also carvings depicting her on ancient Scottish stones found in the area. This is all coming from the book. If you're Scottish and this isn't true, it's not from me. It's from the author. Believe it or not, she's adorable, and now you can crochet your own little version of her. So obviously we're gonna go with green. I'm not sure which shade yet. Hopefully I won't run out like I did with the Chupacabra. So let me figure that one out and I'll be right back. All right, just one color. We can do this. I hope this is enough because I don't have anything else that I could attach to finish it. So, but it's a pretty close green. I do have other dark greens, but this is really scratchy and I would like to get rid of it because I'm not gonna use it for like any kind of clothing project or anything. And of course, safety eyes. So as always, 4-weight acrylic yarn and a 3.5mm hook. Whatever size safety eyes I feel like fit best once I'm done with the head. So let's do a head. And the head is done. This is always such a trust the process when it's an oddly shaped head. Well, a differently shaped head from like a ball. Like I'm always like, am I doing it right? Is this going in the right direction? I don't know, but I think we got it. So I feel like the picture, her head kind of domed a bit back here, but oh well, that's not my business. It's serpent-like enough for the plot, so we're just gonna keep going and not worry about it. So now I believe we do the front half of the body and the neck. Yes, that is what we will do. Okay. Whew. So that is the first half of the body done. Now I'm debating whether to go ahead and sew the head onto this part. This is clearly the neck. And then I'll start on the longer back half of the body. Or if I just save the assembly for later. I don't know. She's pretty easy. I'm fairly confident that it will be done today, which is a good feeling considering I've been taking more time with some of these lately. So, but after I get these sewn on, I make the back half of the body, the tail, and then 4 flippers, and everything just gets assembled and sewn. And that's it. It's really simple, cute, but very simple. She's gonna be like this. So my hand's covering everything. It's like the very first day I did the Jersey Devil. I think there was very similar. Give me a second. Similarly, it doesn't even sound like a word anymore. It's very samey shape with the head on the body, but the rest of her will be very different. I'm gonna go ahead and do this part, and then I will start on the back half of the body, which isn't very long. It's only 10 rounds, and it only goes up to 24 stitches, so it's pretty small. If I can get that done and get that sewn on, which just leaves the tail and the flippers, before the kids come home from school, I mean, that would be great. I've finished what I think is going to be my least favorite part of this. Just these heads on the side, because here's where I started, here's where I ended. So I worked it down this way, but now it's on the side to give it that elongated look. It's really hard for me to sew that onto the body when I'm used to rounded heads and then like a neck area, shoulders. Anyway, yeah, but I'm hoping this is it. This is the hardest part of this, which really wasn't that bad. I did have to pull back once and try again because it was very askew. So far, pretty good. Yeah. Also considering that today I had to finish editing a video to get ready to post this afternoon, which I got done, not too much work, but then I also have been waiting around for a new washing machine to be delivered, and that they finally came, and that took a good 30 plus minutes for them to come in, plus cleaning under the old washer, moving the cat's litter box out of that washroom. He hid under the treadmill across the hall the whole time they were here. In fact, I thought he was stuck. He was not. He's fine. He's good. Little rattled because people were in his house carrying heavy things, but okay. I'm very proud that I've gotten this far on a Monday with everything else I've done. It doesn't look like much, but to me, this is a lot if you're around enough to know how short my attention span is. Let's make the back half of the body. Got the body done. Again, I feel like the one in the pictures is longer and flatter. I actually added 2 rows to this, 2 rounds. And I'm really hoping once it's on, it looks good, because this does not look good. And I have to do it, this is gonna be hard, because I have to do it really low, because it's pretty much like on the ground, where it looks like it kind of merges down here. And I have to make sure to keep it centered with the head that I've already sewn on. Just get it done. We have the back of the body on. It's not great. I feel like it should be flatter from the pictures, but it's not. I'm not going to preemptively apologize to all of Scotland just yet, but pretty soon I think I'm going to be at that point. So I did make the tail while I was out waiting on the kids at the bus stop, and now I'm going to sew that on and hopefully make it more cohesive. I feel like this got too wide for this to be on the bottom, but you can never really tell until everything's stitched on, so it just feels too big. Maybe I can pull some stuffing out, because it's giving like lightning bug to me, firefly, you know, with the big butts, only it doesn't light up. All right, so I'm gonna put the tail on, and then all will be left will be the fins. I tried to streamline this as best I could. The tail was only supposed to go up to 18 stitches around, but the body goes up to 24. I feel like it should have been 24, because now there's like a slight hump. I'm not messing with it anymore. I did pull some stuffing out of the bottom of the body to kind of get it smaller, maybe flatter. I don't know. Anyway. Not too terribly bad. Pretty cute still. So now just 4 fins. That's 8. 4 fins, and then we're done. I've made amazing progress today, and this will get finished today for sure. All right. She needs some fins because she needs to be able to stand up. We now have all 4 little fin slippers, whatever. Pretty quick and easy. Just got to get them on and get it to like be where she kind of balances on them, like almost like a seal, just not as long. 2 up front and then 2 back right before the tail. And then that's it. Like, it'll be done. That's really exciting, because it was pretty quick and easy. I hereby rescind my apology to Scotland because she turned out so stinking cute. I have nothing to be sorry about. And I put these 4 flippers on. I didn't have to reposition anything at all. I did it on the first try for all 4, so yeah, I'm gonna brag about that one. Did not even come close to running out of yarn. Felt good. Definitely one of the easiest projects I've done so far this month. I mean, obviously no color changes, not a lot of extras, appendages, just these flippers. It was just more getting the body right, and you know, I think I did a really great job. That's Nessie. That's day 9 of our countdown to Halloween. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!